Hello, everyone. My name is Peter, and I've just recently finished my social work degree. Or by recently, it's been about 3 years since I finished and graduated. And I've been working mostly in mental health as well as working with families. I'm a family therapist. And for most of my life, actually all my life, I've been a devout Christian, especially ever since I was 18. I've really taken it on board. It's been something that I've really immersed myself in. And the question is, how does a person come from the faith background, which is particularly quite conservative, and then to dive headlong into what is the more progressive environment of social work? Well, I tell you, for quite a while, how I describe it is it's like going on a roller coaster in a washing machine. You know, it pulled me left and right and up and down. It was quite a wild ride, and to try and sort of figure out for myself in my head how everything works, I eventually came across this. Well, I noticed that in the AASW's Code of Ethics, they said that in their three pillars that we are to uphold the dignity of persons, social justice, and what was the third one? The third is dignity of persons, social justice, and professional integrity, which reminded me of the scripture verse from the Old Testament of to live justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. How that resonated with me then was how I decided, okay, how much more overlap is there between the worlds of social work, the progressive world of social work, along with the conservative world of the Christians? And what I eventually realized, especially when I looked at the Gospels, is that effectively Jesus is the perfect and ideal social worker. Everything else that I ever have to say about the merging of those two worlds stems from that, and I'd really like to share more and more about that. I know that I don't want to make every video overly long, but all the values, all the theories that we use in social work are essentially embodied in the gospel message, in what Jesus did in his life, especially whether it's strength-based or solutions-based or anti-oppressive practices. Even the way that Jesus regarded women, you could say that was to do with feminist practice, although I see that there's essentially just a lot of overlap in those two worlds. So yeah, that's it. Jesus is the perfect and ideal social worker, and I'd love it if people came with me on this ride, because I really would like to see what other people have to say about this. So you name it. Name a theory in social work, or if you're in coming from the gospel side of things, say something that Jesus did, and I'll see if I can relate it to what is done in the social work realm. Same as if you're in the social work realm or any kind of progressive industry, and name a theory or anything that Jesus would have done, or name a theory that we do in social work practices, and I'll see if I can relate it to the other. It's quite a powerful message that took me a long time to realize, and when I talk to other people about it, it really seems to hit home and to be something that people go, oh, I hadn't thought of it that way. So yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll go from there.